close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes for just a moment. Now imagine all the vegetation was the same. Everything you see, let's just say, was red. Same formation, same hybrid, and so on and so forth. You walk, and you walk, and you walk. Now your legs begin to tire. It's pretty boring, isn't it? Pretty boring. The same thing applies to diversity or the lack of in children's literature. Guys, can open your eyes. You may ask the question, why don't children of color read more? Or even the question, how do we get them to read more? My answer to that is simple. Provide them with books that have positive main characters in all genres that look like them. Now they can truly start to relate to what is being read. When I was growing up, there were not very many books that represented me, who I look like, things that transpired in my proximity. I had to view the world from everybody else's perspective. It is so very important that you pick up, you purchase, you read, you talk to your children, your nieces, your nephews, friends, whomever, about diverse characters in books. It is important that all children have an adoration and acceptance of all people. I wrote my first book, Hoodie, because my grandson loved to wear hoodies. He actually loved to wear hoodies. If he ran out the house to the bus stop, did not have his hoodie, he would literally run back with seconds before the bus was to reach that spot to get a hoodie. So much is going on in the news with stereotypes with young African American males and boys wearing hoodies, other cultures, and even in law enforcement. So I was compelled to write a book, Hoodie. And in that book, it just basically points out a few of the reasons as to why young African Americans, males, and boys wear hoodies. Not that they're going to cause harm or anything to anyone else, but because it's a garment. It's a fashion statement. It makes you look cool. If you ever get a chance, go to KMOV, Imagine a Better St. Louis, because the book was featured on that segment. The next book I wrote was Be Yourself, and it's to help to build the self-esteem, self-confidence of minority children. Which includes children with special needs, children of color, thank you, to help them with their self-esteem and to understand that you're not a mistake, that the world is special because each and every one of these children are in it, and because each and every one of you are in it, because you used to be a little person too. So this is Hoodie, this is Be Yourself. The next book that they also have here, it's My Brown Skin. And that book was inspired because a friend of mine had a 4-year-old daughter that was going to a school, thank you, where there were diverse children there. But this one particular little girl wanted to play with the little girl she was playing with, and she was upset. She told the little girl of color, "I hate your brown skin." She went home crying to her mom, asking what was wrong with her brown skin and why was her brown skin ugly. So after that story, it inspired me to write My Brown Skin. And it's to help inspire children of color to understand and recognize their beauty, their worth, their value, and their place in this world. So with that being said, just remember, it is of utmost importance as educators. This is our responsibility. We have those children with us for most of the day. It is our responsibility to help them understand their place in the world and to help other children to see and admire the difference. Because not only are there differences, there are a lot of similarities. So I'm not going to keep you. Thank you so very much for your time because I know it is valuable. I hope that what I had to say resonated with you guys and the importance. And take a look and peruse through the books. You might want to pick one up maybe. Thank you so very much.